The Mellow Vibe Show.
Closer to my dreams.
Ace, Boogie, Boogie, call me Ace, Boogie.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
And we are back. We're live. Most definitely. Thank you all for vibing out with the Mellow Vibe Show. Most definitely, if y'all rocking with us on our social medias, y'all looking for us on Twitter, it's
Mellow Vibe Show.
on Instagram, it's
Mellow Vibe Show.
and of course, we rocking with y'all on Facebook and Facebook Live at
Mellow Vibe Show. Subscribe on everything.
YouTube.
Podcast on iTunes. Everything social media.
That is awesome. We're joined right now by
Yes,
Q.
we are.
Brick.
What's poppin', Tim?
What's going on? What's going
How
on?
you feeling on this Friday night?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling
Yeah.
great. I appreciate you all inviting me out
No
and having me on the show.
Most definitely.
Always good vibes. Always gotta have some good feeling.
Most definitely. I love the shirt. Float like a butterfly. Is that Ali? You was an Ali fan?
Oh, of course, man. You know what I mean? Since a kid, actually.
Yeah.
First time experiencing that with Will Smith. Portrayed his character.
Yeah.
Just fell in love with him. Did more research on him, man. He was a genius, and
Yeah.
he fought for a lot of real things. You know what I'm saying? That we still go through and fight for today.
I would think it's crazy how, like, if you're a revolutionary like that, when you're the first one or in an era where everybody's speaking the same thing like that, you're vilified.
Right.
I'm always finding that weird because you look at a person like that in hindsight and realize, like, yo, this was a really influential person. We'll
Right.
praise you, but in the moment, we're still going to ostracize you.
Of course we don't understand you because you're so genius.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there an artist you feel like in the game today that somebody that we may look down on now, but when we look back, we be like, yo, that person was important.
Right.
Yeah, I think being honest with you, probably my favorite artist, or one of my favorite artists is Kanye West. I think he's so a lot of things I say he probably push the edge maybe a little too much or go a little too far, but I think he's ahead of his time. I think he's a creative. I think he's a creative genius. And I think he's one of them guys that when he died, his legacy is gonna be huge.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think my favorite weird story about Kanye, it was told like in an 04 interview or something like that. It was like when he had those two-way pagers and things like that.
Yeah,
like his
yeah.
signature for his two-way pager was the first 3 album titles that he was going to drop and the dates he was going to drop them.
Yeah, he
Like-
did it the exact same
And
way
he
that
did
he
it,
planned
yeah.
it. It was already pre-planned.
And his last one was like
Yeah.
called Good Ass Job, but it got replaced like 808s. Is there something for you in your life? Do you feel like what you're going to do with music or otherwise, do you feel like you had pre-planned it, is preordained? You got like written down somewhere or anything?
Oh yeah, man. Like even when I put projects together, man, it's
Yeah.
already like I already see where I would want that music to land and the ears and the widespread of people that I want to feel it and like with Grammy nominations, I already predict myself, winning Grammys and being nominated and possibly going into film as well. That's another passion of mine, acting. So yeah, of course. When I dropped my first one, Food for Thought, I knew it was gonna be an underground project.
Right.
And then just constantly progressing. And this one is just like, man, this one gotta go. This one gotta pop because I feel like the music is just super dope.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So of course.
And where can we find your music again?
So right now it's on like iTunes, all streaming services, Tidal, Spotify. It's Kubrick. Yeah, A Soldier Story with the U in there, Soldier Story. So all major platforms, but we are going to release it for free. We don't have a date for it yet, but it's going to be the official soundtrack for a important, very dope web series we got coming out called Blue Collar Hustle.
All right.
So it's actually going to be the soundtrack to that web series. So
Are you in the series? Are you starring in the series?
So we don't supposed to speak on too much of it,
Okay.
too much right now.
All right.
Still on, contractual agreements and
Most
everything. But I
definitely.
will say, yes, I have a very pivotal and very important role in the show.
Okay.
And just look for that.
It's going to be on YouTube?
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube, but we're trying to push it to other platforms as well. We actually gonna start shooting December 9th. The first episode, December 9th, 10th, and 11th, and hopefully we have the series done and released before March 2017.
Facts.
I think y'all gonna like it too because
What is it about?
So yeah.
Hey.
No. I mean, I can give you a little bit.
Yeah, a
Of
little
course,
bit.
I can give you a little bit. I mean, because it's real life. So it's
All right.
if you compare the way me and shout out to my guy Lonjay Halls who wrote the script. I think he did a phenomenal job. To me, it was just genius writing. That's why I fell in love with the script. And Sosa, another guy, we basically met at the same store. We all blue collar workers. We working at Best Buy, and what I did with the Soldier Story, it ties in pretty well because it started off as a rough draft, kind of like when you're in school and you're doing a rough draft paper.
Yeah.
So what I did was I launched this website almost like a beta, and basically just trying to get investors and people that was interested in the music. So when they heard the music, they fell in love with it, and they came to me like, yo, bro, who's your management team? Who you got working with you? What's going on? And at that time, I really didn't have nobody. A couple people like my guys Mel in New York and Nate that's handling business for me, but I really didn't have no solid ground in Atlanta besides me grinding on my own.
Yeah.
So they came in, we met. They heard the project. We finally released like a final draft of it on August, and that's the kind of one I'm telling y'all about. You can find on iTunes and for sale. And we just met in Burger King, and we just went over to start plotting. And next thing I know is Alonji started writing these scripts, these episodes based off of our experiences, our personal lives, our business lives. So you got all that drama that I go through in my personal life, also with the music, and basically it's just the background to how this A Soldier Story album was created.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hot, man. So it's gonna be based off of that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait for that. Actually, I don't. That might be one of the best like promos I've ever heard. I'm sitting there listening to every word, like I'm living this shit. Can this be a scene right here? Can we get in season 2 at least?
Of
Can
course.
this be a scene?
Of course, man. We're trying to expand this thing, man.
Oh,
I
that would
love
be
what y'all have
amazing.
going on right now. Like, this is so dope. I came in, I was like, yo, Judean, she doing her thing, and you doing your thing too, man. Y'all doing really good. So,
Greatly
yes,
appreciate
I
it.
appreciate you all having me.
So you being an artist, like, man, it's obvious that you have multiple talents. Like, for you personally, do you feel like that you are better as a rapper, as an actor, or as a writer?
Ooh, that's tough. So I like to call myself an entertainer. I like to entertain people, but I don't like to consider myself a rapper anymore, man. I like to just say I'm an artist because I like to keep that creative bridge open. So I would probably say I'm better as maybe a writer, and I'm really loving this acting thing right now. But as far as rapping, it's just, at this moment, I just feel like it's so saturated to be stuck in that box.
Yeah.
But one thing I like about the millennials right now, and I have to give them credit, we fearless, and sometimes it's a positive way, and sometimes that shit is negative.
Yeah.
But we very fearless. So I think right now we can push the scope. I think the doors is open. You don't have to just be labeled as a rapper no more. You can do this, you can do that. So I just say I'm an artist, man, and I like the writing process.
Yeah.
And I like entertaining people. So.
And that's what it's all about.
So, since you said you're involved in all that, you want to just call yourself an artist. First person that came to mind is a writer, rapper, actor, Ice Cube. Was he possibly like an influence on you? Because he actually does.
He does it all.
He perfected it all. Honestly, if you tell me.
He did. I look at Ice Cube as one of those guys that took his environment. He's a product of his environment. Growing up in what was it? Oh, what IQ grow up? No, it wasn't Compton. It was South Central. Yeah, it was South Central. I'm sorry. Yeah, South Central. A guy that took that and used that rapping as a voice for the people at that time. That was very powerful and very controversial. Yeah. And led it to movies. So I'm inspired by him. My biggest inspiration, but he's not an actor, is probably Hove. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk about being able to switch lanes.
Yeah, he's not really an actor. But I would say that Blueprint album, I'll never forget. In 2001, when I first heard that record, it was forced on me by my cousin to listen to it. Yeah. And at that time, I was listening to Lil Jon, Baby D, Pastor Troy. I was on that South. I was going hard, so I didn't really recognize that music. I heard that, and I swear it just changed. It changed my life. It changed the way I think of music to this day. So. Yeah, it inspired me, but yeah.
Most definitely, man.
Understandable. So you would say Hov over Nas?
Woo! Woo!
It's that ether.
Yeah, that's that
ether.
Right there.
Yeah.
Dissing Wild, you talking? Well, you gotta look at. I put it in two different categories. I think lyrically, you can't beat Nas, the guy. And Alonjay Hall, he would kill me if I say Hov right now. He gonna call me as soon as I get down the interview because he crazy about Nas.
I'm crazy about Nas.
He wrote the Bible, you can't deny it.
One thing I think that's genius about Jay is that a lot of artists can't do this. They can't be real and commercial at the same time. To me, I think he got like a way of making commercial hot records and still be able to be himself and talk about where he came from at the same time. So I give him an edge on the commercial side as a salesman and a businessman, but Nas lyrically,
can't be
he
better.
might be the god, man.
He might be the god.
Shit. It's hard to be him, man.
Hard to
Ether
be
hurt
him.
my feelings.
That everybody felt that way. But most definitely, man, thank you for getting a little bit of insight on your hip hop mind and your mind as an actor and as an artist. Of course, we're rocking with Kubrick. Yo, tell them where you can find you at, Chief.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram. Instagram Kubrick QUEBRICK _. Also, I'm gonna give you the blue collar Instagram and Twitter as well, so you can definitely tune into those. Hold on, actually, that's no problem. Hold on, give me 1 second. But also on Twitter too, Kubrick QUEBRICK _ on Twitter, and on Facebook I kept it more personal. Quentin Q Williams, so it's QUENTIN QUEWILLIAMS. And also here is the Blue Collar Hustle, so y'all can stay updated. So the Instagram for Blue Collar Hustle is blue_collar_hustle. Make sure you follow Instagram,
Right.
Blue Collar Hustle, so you can get all the latest updates. And also Twitter at blue_hustle.
Most definitely. All the shout outs in the world.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Nah, you good.
I had to get it out there, you know what I'm saying?
And the last shout out to the song you about to bless the artist corner right here.
Yeah.
So shout out that song.
So this one is In Too Deep. I was torn with doing this one, or
That's
We
what
Don't
she
Play
said.
Around, which is more my, I guess you call it club jump. I want to do In Too Deep because I'm feeling that tonight.
All right, so no more. We're going to jump out really quick. We're going to jump back in with Kubrick. He's going to be blessing the artist corner.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Yeah, it's the young god, Fresh Ali, Fresh Prince of East Atlanta, checking in one time with the Mellow Vibe show at Instinct Radio. Y'all come get some of these good vibes, man.